You're listening to Instant Microwave Fuzz, an improvised sketch comedy podcast recorded live in Maui, Hawaii. Aloha! To learn more about Instant Microwave Fuzz, go to IMF Maui on Instagram. Support us on Patreon under Instant Microwave Fuzz. And now on with the show.
All right, I'm going to need 6 cc's of that stat. Thank
You want it right now?
Well, I mean, yeah. This is a life or death situation. It's a hospital.
I didn't get any coffee thus far today, so can I hit that and then CC's?
I'll get it. You get your coffee, and we'll go save Mrs. Terwilliger when we can. How about that?
Just 5 minutes. I'll be right back. I
I'm
swear.
being passive aggressive.
Oh, you want me to do it now?
Yes.
All right, I'll be back.
All right.
Here it is. 6 cc's of coffee. It's espresso.
You did it wrong. All right. Mr. Wilson,
Yeah,
you just had surgery, yeah?
I seem to have made it through out the other side.
Yeah. Well, it was 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
So, how are you doing now? Recovering?
well, things feel a little tight and a little. I don't know how I feel, Doc.
Where are they feeling tight?
In my chest, like near where the operation.
That might be why. Okay, see, we wanted to talk to you.
So I wasn't super good at stitches yet, and they had me close you up. So if your nipples are sewn together, that is my fault. I am inexperienced, but I am learning quickly. And again, I didn't have coffee when I had to do that. So it's more his fault than mine.
There's a whole coffee thing going on in our office. He's quitting coffee, and he's not really quitting coffee because he always has coffee, and shit goes wrong. But
Is this coffee in my IV here?
No. Maybe.
Who used up all the Nespresso again?
Oh God! All right. So here's
More of a Keurig kind of guy.
here's the meat of the matter. We think we left a balloon in your aorta.
Well, wasn't it supposed to be a stent? And that was kind of the idea.
Yes, but it didn't come out. We pushed everything out. We pushed all the fat and the globules and all that kind of stuff, and probably some gluten or some shit in there too.
Oh, no.
We pushed all of it out, but we're looking at the X-rays, and we're pretty sure we left a balloon in there.
Is that bad?
Well, it would be okay.
Do you like balloons?
Are you a balloon guy?
I do enjoy a good balloon.
You're going to love it.
Think of it as like it's your birthday. Every day now, you have a balloon inside of you.
Well, how big is it?
It's pretty big. The thing is, it's also a balloon animal.
What?
It was a...
Hold on.
I'm looking at it. Giraffe, it says.
Well, I hear they're endangered.
They're not the only ones. We're going to need to reschedule a surgery to get that balloon out of you. Otherwise, you might go to a lawyer. But here, I want you to sign these papers that say we're not in any way responsible, and I need to talk to this nice lady over here.
Hello?
Sure about that.
The nurse just sent me into this room. Is this Dr. Mullen? It's so good to see you again.
You too. How are you, Latwanda?
Oh, good. Except I haven't quite felt the same since the surgery. I gotta be honest. What's it been, about 2 weeks now?
Yeah. Is it are you high on energy, does it feel like?
High on energy. I kind of, if I move my shoulder in a certain way, I squeak a little.
Okay.
In not a medical sense either. It sounds very I don't know how to describe it other than squeaky.
Rubbery?
Rubbery. Wet.
Okay.
Wet
Yeah.
and rubbery.
And you know what? I would really encourage you not to make that movement while you're here, because then technically I would have to say that I've heard it and I'd be liable to fix it.
So you mean I shouldn't do this?
All right. Okay, you did it. You did it.
Look, I can just keep doing it.
All right. Please stop. Latwanda,
It's just when I happen to lift my left butt cheek up and to the left a little bit, it makes that noise.
Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. We are concerned because you're not the only person that we've had to talk to about this today.
So this isn't a good squeaky medical sound?
This is slightly a bad medical sound. We think we left a balloon in your stent in your artery.
What?
We took the stent out. We thought the balloon was in there. We pushed out all the bad stuff. And we left a balloon in your artery. It wouldn't be a huge deal, but we think yours is filled with cocaine.
Oh, my God. No wonder I've gotten all my chores done this week so fast.
You're high on energy. Let's say high, but high on energy for legal purposes.
Oh, my God. Does that make me a mule?
Coffee? You want a coffee?
I don't think
give
that
her
would
coffee
help.
right now.
Okay.
I don't think that would help at all. Oh, my God. I went over the border to Mexico in the last 2 weeks. That makes me a drug smuggler.
International.
If you didn't
technically
sell it, we could probably look the other way. Here's the thing.
Oh, my
We found out
God.
subsequently that the country with the most stringent cocaine laws is going to be Australia. So that balloon is going to be worth the most in Australia. So we're going to have you go down to Australia to have that balloon taken out, okay?
All expenses paid?
We'll buy you the ticket, and if there's pay toilets, we'll take care of all them pay toilets for you. How's that sound?
Oh, my goodness. I've never been to Australia before. I guess this is exciting. So how... I just wait for the balloon to come out on its own, or
no, you'll need surgery for that.
Yeah, we're gonna.
It's in a cavity.
We're gonna have Dr. Didgeridoo take care of you.
So I'm gonna go down there, meet a doctor. He cuts me open, takes out the cocaine balloon, and then sews it back up, and then I just go on with my day.
Pretty much. Here's the thing, though. We need you to not refer to it as a cocaine balloon. We're going to call it a bad balloon. How's that?
Okay, a
BB
bad
for
balloon.
short.
And I want your word that he's not going to sew up a different bag of something else for me to import back to America.
You want my bad balloon word, my BBW? Absolutely. I can make that happen.
I don't trust you.
You have my bad balloon word that we are not going to fill it up with an illicit substance. We might put cash in it. We might have another surgery with you coming home. We'll take the cash out. And if that's the case, you get 2%. What do you think of that?
It's pretty good, right?
I
It's just a classic BBW.
I guess that's okay. I don't really know. I mean, I'm also worried what happens if I say no. You're not going to do my surgery good, right?
We'll totally do your surgery good. We just would like to get it down under.
It's already inside of you.
Yeah.
So you're going to need a surgery to get it out.
Will I feel this good on the way to Australia?
What?
I feel pretty good right now.
bet you
Honestly,
do.
I'm cruising sky high, if I'm being honest. This makes a lot of sense. I've
I
kind
don't
of
know if she's
grown.
going to get through security like this.
I've kind of grown accustomed to this feeling.
I feel like what you
I
need.
feel good.
I feel like you need to come up with some sort of story.
I've come up with some business ideas. You want to hear them?
Sure.
Yes.
Popsicles on a stick.
They already have that.
Oh shit.
I'm pretty sure they don't. I think it's a cash cow.
Will you just hold on for a second?
I've been holding on for all my dear life, honestly.
David, she's really fucking high.
Coffee?
I don't need any coffee. I'm actually trying to quit caffeine right
Okay.
now.
No
All
one
right.
even cares.
So,
good.
Latwanda, we feel like you're feeling really good right
Yes,
now.
yes.
Twanda.
Ooh, ooh.
We knew that
Yeah.
you would.
You got to get off that stretcher.
I can't.
It's on wheels.
I can't. Spin me,
This
doctor.
is not the place for
Spin me.
parkour, so we're going to have you go up on the roof.
Okay.
And we're
Jump
just
off?
yeah, if you need to, we're just going to hope for a really
think I can
uneventful
fly.
autopsy so we can get that balloon back.
I think I can fly.
Awesome.
I can do it.
Go for it, Latwanda.
Thanks, doctor. Ooh.
Okay.
She was kind of intense.
She was. Let's go down and have a cigarette. Wait for her to jump.
And
You can have coffee. I don't need to have coffee with you.
I don't like to have coffee alone.
I don't like coffee. I'm trying to quit the caffeine thing. Does it seem like things aren't like they used to be?
Sure does.
Does it seem like people used to respect each other
You betcha.
and they don't no more? Does it seem to you like people used to know their place?
They did.
They don't know more unless you come to international world-renowned resort Used to Be's. A fully immersive, old-timey arcade made to look a little bit like a riverboat casino and a lot of it like it used to be before you know who ruined it.
The best restaurant in town, featuring food made how it used to be. A root beer float with some
You remember when a man used to be a man? Well, wish no further. Come to Used to Be's.
Do you remember a time where people didn't look at a tiny rectangular glass and metal box, where they actually looked at each other in the eyes? They talked, they held their hands, and got lost in each other's wisdoms. That's how I remember it, how it used to be.
Things used to be different. People used to sweeten their soda with elderberry juice and honey. People used to know who their neighbors were and who their neighbors weren't.
You remember when a man used to hold the door open for a lady? Well, they do here.
Remember when a lady used to not have to pay a bill or talk?
You want to play a game of nickels or tiddlywinks? Maybe put some money on it? Have a soda or a phosphate. Come on down to Used to Be's, because nobody's going to stop you from being who you used to be.
Dude, are you tired of your children getting lost in some sort of fancy contraption video game? Well, here we supply an infinite amount of hoops and sticks where they can run about, flicking and tickling that little wheel until it goes all the way round Used to Be's.
And those children can learn the lesson of hard work here at Used to Be, because they're going to work just how it used to be. They're going to shovel 5 pounds of shit, and they'll get a nickel for every one.
You remember when you used to be able to hit your children without repercussions? Well, here you can.
At Used to Be's, everyone younger than 14 years old is forced to wear some torn overalls and no shirt. Doesn't matter what gender you are. That's your gender now, is overalled brat. You can hit them, and you can force them to go fishing on the lazy river that goes around every corner of our lovely 8,000-foot showroom/dining room.
Do you remember a time where this was a predominantly Christian country? No other things were in this place but our stern belief in our Lord and Jesus Christ. And this is the country that I remember, and that's what it's like down at Used to Be's.
And at Used to Be's is dessert, just how it used to be, Jell-O with fruit.
All the servings at Used to Be's can't refuse any of your orders, as long as they're good Christian orders.
Are you tired of over-seasoned food? I remember a day when it was just salt and pepper, and that was spicy. Come on down to Used to Be's and eat some flavorless food.
Are you tired of music just clanging and banging and sounding like a bunch of nothing?
Yup.
Down here, music is how it used to be, which is really hardcore piano and shaking some metal on a laundry tin, how it used to be.
Remember when nobody had sex? Nowadays, it seems like everybody's having sex with each other. You remember when your parents had separate beds and their parents had separate beds, and the only time anybody had sex was when they paid for it at a massage parlor? We don't encourage that at Used to Be's, but the parking lot is a large parking lot. Let's be honest, you can get a lot done in a parking lot that size.
Do you remember the days before condoms? Well, we do here. There's no such thing. Procreate all you want under God's green earth.
It used to be these kids weren't a problem. They were a blessing. You'd put them in their overalls and send them on down to the creek to get dinner. Now, dinner comes in a plastic box with some woman's name you never heard of.
Remember when you could just full fist punch your wife in the face?
Yeah, I do.
I remember.
At Used to Be's, you could knock her lights out.
At Used to Be's, I go there for a sense of home.
Hush, woman.
Remember when you used to only be able to get back at your husband by poisoning him slowly? At used to be's, you can go into the kitchen and slowly poison your husband's food every week.
Remember when you could go to Used to Be's and get a dose of morphine? That's how it used to be.
You remember a time where masturbation was actually frowned upon? Well, we'll frown upon you masturbating any time down at Used to Be's.
If you bring in your servants, you don't want them to do exactly what somebody thinks they should be doing. You want them to do what you want them to do. We can help force them to do it. Some of these servants you can bring home with you. It's a free-for-all, because that's the way it used to be.
It used to be great.
Come on down to Used to Be's where things were where they are.
It's the time of the year they say that I remember how it used to be.
Bow to your partner, bow to your corner, and come on down to Used to Be's. Square Dance Sundays. Everyone wearing a cowboy hat gets in for free.
Where things are how they used to be.
From the people who brought you Cracker Barrel.
Wet T-shirt concerts every Sunday.
This weekend, the Wet T-shirt concert series continues.
Woohoo!
Hard rock hair bands from the 80s
Look at those!
with appearances by Rat, Tat, Teat, and Huda.
Show us your tits!
Come on down to the Areola Dome for the rockiness, cockiness, wet T-shirt contest and concert.
With over 70 ladies, busty, beautiful, and ready to get wet at our Wet T-shirt concert series.
70 ladies means 140 individual breasts.
We did the math, and it adds up. 400 gallons of fueled up water lines ready to rip through crisp white T-shirts.
Ice cold, baby.
Don't forget to bring your goggles.
And that's all we gotta say about that.
At the Areola Dome, the Wet T-shirt concert series, starring myself, Nigel Lace Throdenberry.
This weekend, the Wet T-shirt concert series continues with classical music in the park at Areola Dome Stadiums. We are proud to present a collection from Brahms, Beethoven, Debussy, as well as new modern classicals.
Those are good jugs.
With T-shirts made by Pomme de Terre, with as a benefit for underrated cacao farmers in the Amazon shipping department.
115 orchestral accompaniment with big old juicy tits to get splashed upon for your viewing pleasure.
My monocle has never been so steamed up before.
Over 70 busty ladies. That's over 140 individual bosoms.
A special single premiere by Double Day, the Double D performer in their wet T-shirt for this concert series.
They'll be shopping for binoculars this weekend to see some Beethoven titties.
That titty's as big as a sousaphone.
This weekend.
Oh, Martha, I'm so glad that we got out of the house for this concert series.
Oh, Morton, I'm so pleased you've asked me to come. The last time we saw them come through town, it was just delightful.
I think of it nightly. Oh, my.
Hey, excuse me. Trying to get through.
Oh, excuse me, sir.
Look at Fancy Pants over here.
I do declare.
Sir, are you in the right place?
You're clearly in the wrong place
Look
if
at the
you're
way you're
dressed like
dressed.
that.
You're dressed like a rockin' hobo.
Like a hoodlum.
Like the boss.
Yeah, look at you. You look like Abraham Lincoln with that hat. What's up with that?
This hat has been handed down in my family for generations. It was given to my family by a king.
There's a guy with an old-timey pistol right behind you.
I don't worry about
Don't
that.
look, Morton. He's joking. He's making fun.
Oh,
He's making fun.
I didn't even catch that. How dare you, sir?
You can believe these two tits like rock? It's crazy.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Wait.
You are clearly in the wrong place. We are here for the Wet T-shirt concert
For the
series.
classical tits.
Oh, these guys don't even know. This is the Wet T-shirt concert series. You're here at the wrong night.
No.
Yeah, this
Impossible.
happens because it's
Look at
the
these
wet,
dumb fucks. I'll tell you what.
the Wet T-shirt concert series. This happens all the time, man. You guys are ridiculous.
Wrong night. Wrong night.
What do you mean wrong night?
My servant never makes
It's
a
a-
mistake with the booking.
It's a Springsteen affair tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Who is this?
back-to-back Springsteen
It's Springsteen
covers
followed
with
by
wet
cover band.
but all wet,
Never heard of this composer.
all wet T-shirts.
all Wet T-shirt concerts.
Well,
Morton.
naturally, but
Morton.
I've never heard of this Springsteen.
Morton, they've clearly partook in some of the unmentionables, and that's why their mental state is
Are
a
you
bit
on that wacky tobacco?
flawed.
Well, we smoked a joint in the park.
Of course
Ew.
they cannot.
Oh my lord.
Well,
of
yeah,
cour-
I mean-
Of course they cannot manage the mental state, since they're clearly from the poor side of the
Ew.
tracks.
Look, they don't even have gin and tonics.
whoa, who do you guys think you
Yeah,
are?
but I got a 6-string to ride, you know?
I don't even know what that means.
I
Of course you don't. You're not from here. Go home.
Morton will have a nice laugh when the curtain goes up and we see the classical
and they
orchestra
get some
series.
culture. Oh my gosh,
They
their
think it's
heads are
their-
gonna pop.
They're rock and roll.
Actually, can you believe this fucking guy? Fucking Mr. Monopoly over here?
Kirk, I'm looking at my phone.
What?
I don't think this is the Springsteen.
Oh, it's beginning.
It's starting.
I don't think this is the one. I think we're here on the wrong night too. Is this it?
It's about to
It's
start.
starting.
Ready?
Oh,
Wait.
Wait,
What?
wait a minute.
What is this? What? Is this
is this jazz?
a cat
I
dying?
do declare.
What in tarnation?
No.
Jazz?
Where's
Jazz.
the culture?
Is jazz night?
Oh my goodness, we've come on
Darling,
jazz
darling,
night.
darling, don't think about the music. Look at the breasts. Look at the
I'm
breasts.
feeling
God,
faint,
there's-
Morton. I'm feeling faint.
They're all wiggling off beat.
There's no rhythm to this.
Oh my god, I guess they're supposed to wiggle them between the
Oh,
beats?
God.
Oh, they look terrible. She's got small tits. Oh, why'd we come
Whoa, wait
tonight?
a minute.
What a mistake.
There's
This is
tonight to the Wet T-shirt concert series, Jazz in the Park.
what?
I
oh
want to
my
thank all y'all
god.
for coming out here tonight. We're going to have a whole lot of fun. We're going to be seeing some tits jiggle. We're going to be seeing wet T-shirts galore. And we're going to play some standards for you. I hope y'all enjoy it. This is Jazz.
I am not enjoying this.
Martha, are those T-shirts even fair trade?
I'm feeling physically ill, Morton. I cannot handle this.
Here, drink your gin and tonic.
Your
Drink.
wife has better tits than what's up there on the stage right now.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Let's go get some drinks. I don't like jazz. Man.
I don't like what's happening. Get the fuck
excuse
out
me,
of here.
gentlemen. I'll buy the first round if we can get out of here together.
Let's get out of here. They call this music.
Music.
I tell you
Ew.
what, they still got the tits on all the screens in the jumbotron. We can watch them from the beer garden.
With the sound off, I hope.
I hope.
Let's go to the Garden de Beer.
Yes, here, take my hand, darling.
Actually, take mine.
Oh,
Where did you come from? Church with that hat? What is that?
Guffaw! This is my mother's hat and her grandmother's before her.
Did you steal it from him at a funeral?
well, no, it was given after the funeral.
Hey, you ever hooked up with a guy from North Jersey?
I would never.
Never.
My grandmother would be rolling in her grave that's also filled with lots of tall hats.
Hey, Ricky, thanks for meeting with me here. It was Spud or is Ricky? I can never remember your name.
Most people call me Spud.
Spud.
Yeah, but you can call me Spud too.
Well, I think your name was Ricky.
It legally is Ricky, but since I started the medical program, everyone just kept calling me Spud.
Okay. Well, why did they call you Greg at the morgue?
Those people aren't my friends.
Okay.
My
anyway.
friends call me Spud.
Hey, gentlemen.
Oh, hey.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's great to see you. Dr. Mullins, wonderful.
Thank you.
I remember when I used to be here before. And Spud, is it? Yes, I'm glad to see you here. Here, give me a...
I said my friends call me
over
Spud. You can call me Ricky.
Spud.
All right. Oh, all right. Well, Ricky, yes, I'm very glad that you joined Dr. Mullins and I here. We do have some things to talk about. Remember?
Hi, fellas. How's it going?
Oh, hi.
Hey, my name's Tina. Some people call me Tuna Tina. And I just have to say, what a fun bunch of fellas out here on a Tuesday night at Used to Be's.
We used to be here before,
You
Tina.
guys celebrating anything fun?
It's kind of the opposite. We're kind of having a meeting.
Well, that sounds wonderful.
I'm having a good time.
Would you like to hear our specials tonight? We've
Sure.
got here at Used to Be's, we like to do things how they used to be. Our main special every night is Jello with fruit.
Keep going.
We've also got a tuna fish sandwich for 25 cents, and Tuna Tina, that's me, makes them fresh with her fingers.
Sounds good.
I do like those
You
prices.
can see my fingernails, some of that tuna just never leaves. That's why they call me Tuna Tina. We've also got peanut butter and butter sandwiches, and you can get any of that with a side of chew.
I'll have the chew, and can we get peanut butter and butter sandwiches for the table?
Absolutely, and with one entree of chew.
I'd like to go with the 2-pound steak you have right here for $1.85.
Oh, absolutely. We can get the 2-pound Salisbury. They bring that straight in from Salisbury.
All right.
Are the dinosaur chicken nuggets fresh?
Oh, the Dino Nuggies? Those are actually imported from the prehistoric era. That's how they used to be.
Sounds good.
The malt. I would like also the malto meal, and I'm gonna have a beefeater martini. It looks like that's the majority of what you have on the menu here is beefeater martinis. It's a pretty limited bar.
Beefeater martinis. We also got some bathtub gin in the back, special for tonight
Oh,
as
because
well.
that's how it used to be.
That's how it used to be.
Okay, I see.
Tina,
What
do you
is
guys
this
have any
meat?
moonshine?
What is this meat beater martini?
That you actually we it's kind of like how you do in Mexico. We dump the martini in your face while you jack off and your friends watch. It's kind of a fun thing, just how it used to be.
Yeah, let's not have
3 of
you-
those?
No.
Maybe we'll play some poker or some Pharaoh and
like,
later.
patience,
You know,
let's
like
pace
there's
ourselves.
the whole game room over there where we can do poker. And
You
all that
guys
stuff.
are a fun bunch. Yeah, if you really get a hankering to get wild, we got pogo sticks for rent because that's how it used to be.
And also, I saw that they have the child size hoops and sticks. Is there an adult size hoops and sticks anywhere?
I hear they're unlimited.
You actually have.
Okay.
We can find a kid.
Yeah, they're
Well,
all over
that's
the place.
how it
Look at
used
these-
to
And
be.
that's
Look at the
exactly
workers.
there's so many random children wandering around this establishment. You can grab any of them, call them your own child, because that's how it used to be.
Because they're
Yeah.
property, right? Because
Well,
it used to
I
Since you're on the menu, racist jokes are totally cool to say. Is that right?
That's how it used to be.
All right.
with
I
the
don't want
legal
to, I'm
department.
just-
With the legal, as
That's
the
why
legal
we're here.
representative of the hospital.
Let's hold off on it for now.
All right.
Tina, can you just get us started on some, I don't know, bathtub gin or moonshine? I
I'll
don't know.
have 2 beefeater martinis.
I only take orders when I'm addressed correctly.
Oh,
Yo, woman, bring me a moonshine.
My name's Tuna Tina.
Tuna Tina, can I get the malto meal, the beefeater martinis, and the starters that they wanted?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and,
And
I'm
I'm
a
gonna
little bit
bring-
upset that you spoke up against me.
I'm
as
gonna
a man.
bring the Jello with the fruit anyway.
Yeah, let's do that. And also, please, once you bring the stuff over, just give us a minute because we have some stuff we need to talk about.
Be like a good used to be woman and shush.
Can I actually,
Okay, well,
before you go, Tunes, can I get a queef beater and also a dip? and
beater and-
or the chew. I'll do the chew.
Queef beater and dip. And would any of you like some freshly made praline pecan ice cream?
Yeah, sure. Maybe
Are we gonna
for-
go sweet to savory?
I will
maybe
need-
for dessert.
Okay, great. I will get that rolling. 3 orders. It's made tableside. I will be right back. Ahoo-ha.
Thank you. So, Spud,
Yeah.
the reason we wanted to talk with you, and the reason I brought our good friend from legal here to talk with you, is because we've had some problems
With the coffee machine.
Well, no,
No, it's not that.
In the OR, the operating room.
Really?
You remember the operating room, right? You look a little bit confused when I said the OR.
That's where I take naps.
We wish you wouldn't.
That's part of it.
That's part of what we wanted to talk about. There's legal ramifications of that, even.
Yeah.
But a couple of times, you have left some balloons in some clients, right? Some patients.
You've been messing around. Like you're not acting professional. This looks bad on us
And
I was tired.
and the shareholders.
I was tired.
Look.
I apologized. I sewed one set of tits together.
It wasn't one. It wasn't one set.
No, it was one after.
Listen, here's the thing. I've left some balloons in some people before.
See, even he does
It
it.
happens.
But it wasn't a balloon animal, first off.
filled with cocaine.
And then that's the other thing is some of these have cocaine in them. You know, like some of these have cocaine, and we're gonna.
Hey, fellas,
Oh.
it's me, Tuna Tina
Hey,
back. And
Tuna.
we do things how we used to, so I'm here to make your tableside butter pecan ice cream, and it comes with the song.
Wait, we're starting with dessert?
You guys weren't talking about anything important, right? Great, here we go. Butter pecan
Jesus.
is butter pecan.
Look at her tits
I'm-
fly.
Use the nuts with the butter.
sweating a lot into
butter
that
and
ice
nuts
cream.
and nuts and butter. Here's your butter pecan. Also, we've got, speaking of
It
butter,
just keeps going, doesn't it?
butter and nuts, we've got.
I like tuna under her fingernail.
That's why they call me Tuna Tina. Thank you very much. But we've also got your peanut butter and butter sandwiches made fresh with my fingernails.
Wait, we didn't even order that.
This place is fun. I'm having fun. You guys having fun?
Tuna Tina, you know your tits are kind of flopping around and they're all sweaty and wet in your white T-shirt there, right? You know that's happening.
We are doing a fun collaboration here at Used to Be's. The collaboration is with the local Wet T-shirt concert series. And
Oh,
I've heard good
yeah.
things.
My
They-
dad told me that's how it used to be.
when I auditioned, they told me, Tuna Tina, you should never come back. But I'm dressed in the shirt just in the hopes of getting the job. It's dress for the job you want.
Okay.
Dr. Mullins, look at the tuna titties.
Have you ever thought of going into the medical profession? Like
We could help her.
we could help you.
Yeah.
We actually might have an opening.
Maybe not you, Greg.
Not to be offensive, but I'm actually very concerned about the unhealthy working practices in the medical facility. That's why I work at Used to Be's. Because all I have to worry about here is getting slapped around and paid 5 cents.
Gotcha.
Can I slap your ass? Is that okay here?
No, you may not.
You got to give her 10 cents.
Spud, this is kind of another thing we've been talking about.
That's how they
Tuna
used to
Tina,
do it. It was fine.
But we don't work at a used to be's. The RNs are
Coulda
not.
bees.
No.
Coulda be's is across the state.
We work at Maccabee's Children's Hospital, and honestly, you've been sewing cocaine balloons into old people. Do you understand how bad that looks at a children's hospital?
I don't even know where you get the old people.
I don't know why the old people are even coming to the children's hospital.
Because
And
you pick them up.
Imagine yourself as a TSA guy.
Uh-huh.
Are you going to really go into the rectal cavity of an old person? Doubt it. It's old, it's stinky, and it's a perfect cover. Look,
I hate to interrupt, but
Tina.
I cannot help but notice your butter pecan ice cream made with love and a lot of sweat is melting before you. Are you going to please take
We
a couple
didn't
bites?
order it, Tina.
It tastes like sweat.
and it's fishy.
It's fishy, Tuna Tina.
It's how it used to be.
Sweaty
and fishy.
and tuna-y.
Everything used to be that way.
Is that true?
You remember how it used to be the wait staff would, like, wait?
It used to be that the customer was always right. It used to be that your boss told you couldn't be putting balloons in old people. It used to be you listened to the legal department so that nobody would get their fucking ass handed to them in the court of law.
Well, it used to be fine for me to get a little creative in surgery. I used to be able to put a giraffe in a guy.
Look, Spud, your
this
work
is the
was
first
awesome.
time I'm hearing
Look,
about this.
Well, it's going to be the last time.
Let's get Tuna Tina's...
And stop calling me Spud. I'm Ricky to you.
Let's get
I hate
Tuna
legal.
Tina's
Okay.
opinion on this. Tuna Tina,
I got lots of opinions.
let's say you take your loved one to a children's hospital on accident.
I would never be in love with a child.
Okay, that's not what I mean.
I'm with Tuna on this one.
I would never love a child like that.
You both know that's not what
I
I'm
feel
talking
like
about.
a position of power that you hold, you shouldn't be coming up with these hypothetical situations with kids.
I think Ricky should ask for a job here, is what I'm thinking.
Ricky, do you want to start working at this old-timey place here?
Is this like...
You don't have many options.
Ooh,
Are you
I got a
working
great
here?
nickname for you already. Sticky Ricky.
That has got a ring to it.
And do you guys have balloon animals, or is that before how it used to be? Or is that since how it's
We've
used to
been looking for a balloon animal
Or is the
guy.
pink
That's what I do.
Somebody with a passion for balloons. That's the only job
Well,
requirement.
What about a
this
cocaine
is
guy?
your guy.
I'm also a cocaine guy.
Whatever makes you passionate.
And I love coffee.
Like a lot.
Come on down to Used to Be's. We're still
Ricky.
hiring.
Ricky, I just need you to sign here.
Yeah.
And here.
Yeah. Here you go.
Here. And this non-disclosure agreement.
Should I read this part?
No, I'll give you a severance,
Yeah,
Ricky.
standard paperwork.
Reading ain't how it used to be.
Right? Thank you, Tina.
This is for the best, you know?
I feel like you guys are ganging up on me.
Yeah.
We're not at all.
no.
We're introducing you to your new friend,
It's
Tuna
your
Tina.
new future.
This is your new future. This is
We're
what you
what
do now.
used to be.
I'm used to sleeping in the surgical room.
And we're not used to that.
You can sleep at Used to Be's.
And he's probably used to getting paid more than 10 cents a day.
And we're not used to that.
Yeah.
Wait,
That's over.
so I'm getting a raise here?
Talk to Tina.
Tina?
I cannot count. That is not how it used to be.
I hope you don't feel used.
And he signed the paper.
I'm not
We're
used to
fine.
this.
We're fine.
Instant Microwave Fuzz is a weekly improvised sketch comedy podcast recorded live at the Fuzzbox Studios in Lahaina, Hawaii, on the beautiful island of Maui. To learn more about the Fuzzbox Studios and their mission to encourage, inspire, and empower individuals in developing their creative visions and by providing an environment to cultivate their skills and talents, check us out at fuzzboxproductions.com. Check out our website for instantmicrowavefuzz.buzzsprout.com. You can find us on Patreon, YouTube, and Instagram under Instant Microwave Fuzz. And you can find us on all the podcast platforms. Support the show on Patreon at Instant Microwave Fuzz. And big thanks to our patrons, Will, Alan, Paul, and Laura. Thanks to all of you. We'll see you next week. Thank you.